Hey y'all, and welcome again to my channel. And thank you for those that have already viewed the videos that I put up last week. Really appreciate it. I apologize. Um, as I said before, especially if my videos are a bit choppy or I might be rambling because I'm not editing my videos. I'm just speaking from the gut. So what I wanted to talk about today was Spice, dancehall artist Spice, and our Black Hypocrisy video. So let me be honest. The morning that I woke up to White Spice, I felt like a family member had died. I feel like one good cousin where you're really close to, like something just tragic, and like I felt like I was mourning, and I was mourning for more than 48 hours because I couldn't believe that the one dark skin semblance successful female artist had decided to bleach her skin. Like, I had such difficulty with it, especially because I didn't have anybody else in the dancehall arena that could mimic the imprint that Spice has. I was really up in my feelings, and it's almost like the world came crashing down. I had not realized or had given credit to Spice to say that not that it was some big advocacy or spokesperson, but just the mere fact that she exists and she is who she is, and she's successful, and for so many dark-skinned females, dark-skinned Jamaicans all over the Caribbean, like, Spice is it for us. Bigger business though. Bigger business to talk about, because there is so much colorism and so much hypocrisy in Jamaica. And it's almost like lighter skinned individuals seem to have a blind eye to what is so obvious for a dark-skinned woman or man. Just starting up, growing up and going to school, lighter-skinned kids would get favoritism. If you're going to be 100% honest and you're going to say it, you just need to say it. Lots of favoritism. And not just lighter skin, but longer hair, which also would go with the lighter skin, would be favorited. And you can ask any dark-skinned individual and they'll tell you. And it's almost like there is this ignorance sometimes on lighter-skinned individual, as if to say, well, I know my fault, so me born brown or me born this. And you're absolutely right, it isn't your fault. But what you can't do is to pretend that you're not woke, like you're not awake. But what's going on here? Anyways, one of my friends came to me and was asking me, why do I think it is that there is only a certain type of Jamaican female that enter festival, and why why is it a certain type typically that end up being Miss Jamaica Universe, for example. And the more I thought about it, because boy did I think about it that day, and I would say the obvious jumped out at me, but what was apparent to me after much recollection is that we have many shades of being black, many shades, and at some point it won't be dark skin against light skin. It's gonna be dark brown to darker brown to lighter brown to light brown. Like, oh, stop this mess. What's really apparent to me is that we have two opposing sides of people that have the same fear and want the same thing and end up pushing each other away. Because when I thought about the festival thing, I typically see not just festival, but also in like comedies and acting in Jamaica, it's usually the darker skinned person who's doing so. And the Miss Jamaica universe, 8 out of 10 times, it's going to be a light skinned female with either a ridiculously long weave like mine or naturally curly or long hair. But I think that there is inadequacies in both, limitations placed on both by society, but also by the environment, by the individual themselves. There are some unspoken rules in Jamaican society, which if you never hear it from another mouth, you feel it from your surroundings. You feel the limitations, the expectations, where what you can become, you feel it. It is thick in the air. So when I woke up to White Spice, I felt like conducting a funeral. I felt like crying. I felt like I'd lost a comrade, a confidant. I was terrified because it meant that in that moment that the colorism, the hypocrisy, they had won. They haven't won.